The thing to remember with killing phases that I mentioned in the methane video is that if we are so aggressive, we are just pulling weeds, and the first thing to grow is always going to be those opportunistic infections if we have not reestablished a healthy terrain for that overgrowth to not return. So making sure we're supporting motility, either through lifestyle, like spacing out our meals, bringing on a prokinetic herb like ginger, or bringing on a prokinetic medication like Motegrity, can be helpful ways to establish that depending on somebody's profile, symptom history, etc. And it's also really important to make sure we are supporting digestion by supporting our nervous system. I don't like to say stress is the sole cause of Sibo, but is a huge contributing factor to Sibo recurrence. And so making sure we're in that rested, digested, parasympathetic state is key. I do not use the low FODMAP diet strictly in practice for the treatment of Sibo, especially hydrogen positive Sibo, because I found it really hard to transition patients off of that. And long-term low FODMAP is going to worsen that large intestinal dysbiosis. So I tend to do what I call a moderate low FODMAP, being aware, not over-saturating our diet with a broccoli, cabbage, bean salad that's going to make it really hard for the herbs to do their job, but also not avoiding things like onion and garlic in our food. I think those are all the main things I want to mention with hydrogen sulfide. I don't think there's a wrong way to treat it necessarily. There's a lot of tools at our disposal that those organisms respond to, but the biggest thing is figuring out why they overgrew in the first place and making sure we're addressing that, not just the overgrowth.